Once upon a time.
The crowd outside Lightstar Supermarket froze when a sleek Mercedes-Benz pulled up. Out stepped Monica Williams, Africa's tech queen, billionaire, and founder of MTech. People whispered her name, but instead of heading into the store, Monica walked straight to a homeless man sitting on the curb. His name was Jacob. His coat was torn, his beard unkempt, and his bag carried everything he owned. Confused, he looked up as Monica smiled warmly. "I've seen you here," she said softly. "You speak like someone educated, someone who once belonged in business. I believe you deserve another chance. Jacob, will you marry me?" The crowd gasped. A billionaire proposing to a man who had nothing. Jacob shook his head in disbelief. "If you mean it, go inside, buy a ring, kneel, and ask me properly." To everyone's shock, Monica did just that. Minutes later, she knelt on the dusty roadside with a diamond ring. Jacob's eyes welled as he whispered, "Yes." Monica took him to a grooming spa, where years of dirt and despair were washed away. By the time Jacob put on fresh clothes, he looked like a new man. When she drove him to her mansion, he could hardly believe it. Inside, he met her daughter, Sophia, who asked him simply, "Are you a good person?" Jacob replied, "I'm trying to be." That night, over dinner, Jacob opened up. He had once been a top data scientist, respected and accomplished, until tragedy struck. His wife, children, and parents died in a plane crash. Broken, he abandoned his old life and sank into the streets. Monica listened with tears in her eyes. She too had known loss. Her parents and husband were gone, leaving her to raise Sophia alone. In each other, they recognized the same pain, but also the same strength to rise again. The next day, Monica surprised him with more than love. She gave him a role at MTech. At first, Jacob doubted himself, but soon his brilliance resurfaced. He uncovered insights that saved the company millions and quickly became a leader again. His confidence grew, and so did their bond. Months later, Jacob repaid Monica's courage. On a rainy night, he knelt with a ring and asked, "Monica Williams, will you marry me? For real this time?" With tears, she said, "Yes." Their wedding became the talk of Lagos, but for them it was never about the headlines. It was about healing, about finding home again. Together they built not just a family, welcoming a son and watching Sophia grow, but also a legacy. They launched the Uche Foundation, a place to give the forgotten a second chance, just as Monica had given Jacob. Years later, standing before a cheering crowd at an MTech anniversary, Jacob summed up their story. "I was once lost under a bridge. She saw me and believed in me. This is not wealth, this is not luck, it's grace. Real love begins where pride ends." The hall erupted in applause, but Jacob only turned to Monica and smiled.